When do we ever start?
Somebody's not muted.
Starting soon.
Starting soon, brother.
Oi! Welcome back to another Album Book Club podcast. This week we're joined by Shroomy!
Hi.
Woo!
We also got KB and Dylan.
Hi.
Hello.
The fill-ins.
I'm in the middle.
Cool. What we listen to?
Take Me Back to Eden by Sleep Token.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's start with our top three. You want to go first?
My top three are Take Me Back to Eden, Granite, and Essentialism. Say it right.
My top three are Take Me Back to Eden, Euclid, and The Summoning.
Dylan, you're up.
My top three are Aqua Regia,
Hold it close to your mouth.
Granite, and Rain.
My top three are Aqua Regia,
Oh.
Rain, and Granite.
My top three are The Summoning, The Apparition, and Rain.
Word.
All right, we'll go to bottom song.
Vor, with so much bottom. I hate that.
My bottom song was Do You Wish You Loved Me? That's what the letters stand for.
You shut your mouth.
Yeah, I agree with
I
that
like
one.
that
I do too.
Yeah, my bottom song's gotta be Vor. That thing is horrible.
Yes.
Not gonna lie.
What's up, brother?
My bottom song is also Vor.
My bottom song, and this is maybe the most confident I've been in a bottom song, is Do You Think You Love Me?
Oh,
That's what I'm saying. That's
the
why
divide
we are.
has started.
See, that's why Connor and I are typically superior couch.
I should have put it in my top three.
If you put that in your top three, I would have probably thrown up.
It's one of my lower ones.
I'll
for sure.
Here's what happened. I listened to this album early, and I wasn't even going to write any amount of review until that song came on. And I got my notes out to start the review a week early.
You got pretty far before you pulled it out.
Yeah, because I was just
Desi?
listening it.
Desi? Alright, I'm mad at them. No, I'm kidding.
You're going to have to introduce all the individual song titles because I do not have them written down.
I do not either.
Would you just look at this old lady paper? Just look at it. Look at it.
Precisely why you're
Oh, I
supposed
did-
to be hosting.
I also.
We're just gonna kick Logan out of the chair. He's off the podcast for the day.
Cool.
Okay, bye.
Don't give him ideas.
Goodbye.
All right.
I'll do
So
it.
the first song that we are starting out with is Chokehold. And my rating for this song is 8 out of 10.
I gave this song. Oh shoot, I'm on YouTube still. I gave this song a 6 out of 10.
I gave it a 6.5 out of 10.
I gave it a 7.5 out of 10.
Gave it a 7 out of 10.
Who wants it?
All right.
I'll take it. Fine. This is a very long and very empty song. It is 5 minutes, which is, for an intro track, kind of long. Especially because this is 100% just an intro to the album. There's no substance here. They could have shaved off, I don't know, 3 minutes. Been fine. Also, vocal effects are just fucking rampant in this song. And they are the entire album, but this song was really, really bad because something was really, really off.
See, I also saw the vocals were super quiet throughout, but I didn't see it that bad on this song.
No, this wasn't the mixing. This was the effects, like the actual
Okay.
reverb and all the sweetness they tried to add. They cranked a little too many knobs.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't a fan.
I felt like I was sick of hearing about him being sad over his ex. That's what it felt like.
There was words in this song
Right?
that meant something.
I read the lyrics while I listened and I was like, man, are you sad? Are you sad, bro? Like, not even a good sad. Like, it's a sad. Not like I'm sad for him, like, sad, you're pathetic. Okay? Like, I want to clarify, like, that's too much. Slow down, my guy. I mean, the song was okay at that point.
Yeah.
I like the beat. Don't know.
You like the trap beat that's on every single song on this fucking album?
I like it.
It was 5 minutes.
Connor made
I
these
mean-
beats. I heard it.
No.
3 minutes is like a good length for me, so I saw the 5 minutes and I didn't even start really getting interested in it until there was like 3 minutes in. I didn't really understand the first couple minutes. I was like, me having to wait 3 minutes to get into it wasn't like my favorite part. So
This song reminded me of Shinedown's Cut the Cord. Like, his voice, so I kind of liked it because it reminded me of that. I liked the music, like the beat in the background. It had kind of a cool intro, but yeah, it was just way too long for me.
Yeah, I just thought it was pretty good. I don't think this is a good intro. I don't think this is a great like representation of the sound that you're about to get into. But I mean, on its own, it's fine.
All right. So the next one on the album's The Summoning. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
I gave this one an 8 out of 10.
I give this one a 7 out of 10.
I gave it a 6 out of 10.
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Let's go, Unibrain Cell.
Okay, so I love the song personally, but wouldn't it be better if Amy Lee's voice was in it? Wouldn't you? I just feel like Evanescence should do a song with it. It sounds so weird, but the entire time I just imagine, oh yeah, I can feel like Evanescence is going to sing the song, or she needs to do a duet with this. It would have made the song better.
I wasn't nodding in enjoyment at that. I just got the audio right finally.
I'm gonna
I think
beat
your
you.
point's dog shit.
Oh, I think you're dog shit, but you know.
No, but that's just because the producer can't mix vocals worth a fuck on this goddamn album. This song was bad about it too.
100%. Most of the songs on this album, the vocals are not mixed well at all. But I did really like this song, despite that. They threw some synths in there. There's some cool guitar parts, pretty good, but nothing crazy happening yet.
This one I like better than the first because, one, it was longer, but I did like how I got into it faster. It didn't take like 2 to 3 minutes to get into it for me. I honestly started liking it at like the first 30 seconds, so yeah.
I thought this song had long, very boring instrumentals. I did really like the end, but by the end of it...
You just probably know the bridge. I just hear the bridge on TikTok all the time.
Oh,
Oh,
by,
That one section.
by the end of it, I was kind of over it. I did like the ending, but I was just long gone after that.
That one section's book talk girly heaven. They love that.
I would like to verbatim read my notes that say, very good vocals, rough mixing on them though. Breakdown goes hard. Stupid ass guitar half squeals. They didn't commit to the pinch harmonics. Not a fan of the TikTok ass song towards the end. The whole last like 45 seconds of that is the most TikTok, like this is made for TikTok section of the song. They clearly cut it to be that, because if you cut it off the end of the song, you lose nothing.
I hope Book Talk cancels you.
I hope
Yeah, boo.
everybody, please don't yell into your mics.
Calm down here.
But no, wait till fine. I'll start the lumberjack TikTok so all the Book Talk girlies can forgive me.
Do it. All right. Next song is Granite.
Granite.
Granite. I wouldn't say Granite. I was gonna say Granite. Well, you know what? I can't read. I can't speak. But here I am. So I rated this an 8 out of 10. It took me a second to figure out.
Give
what we
this
were
a
doing.
6.5 out of 10.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
I gave it a 6 out of 10.
That was your top 3? Or no?
No.
Okay.
That was in my top 3.
It was in my top 3.
It was
too.
in my top 3.
Word.
What'd you give it?
Should give it an 8.
8? Okay.
I gave it an 8.
Wow.
It's not my favorite, but it was good.
Yeah.
I liked it better than a lot of the other ones. I like how it just made me feel like a story was being told. He's gonna get over here and like into the music, and everyone's gonna greet it. But I just like how it made me feel. Yeah, that's it.
This song made me actually very angry. So
I like pain.
well, no, I think
Oh,
this is
dude.
where the difference in taste of music truly shows, because this wrote a line that I think 99% of people would like, which is between metal and pop. If you're like on the fence about liking metal, like say you like Metallica or like Iron Maiden or something, this is good for you if you still like a little bit of pop. I am
Yeah.
a little more off the deep end of that. So they kind of like tease you like, yeah, we're going to get heavy. And they never do the entire time. It's all just like kind of poppy metal. And the vocals were really quiet to what I considered a mediocre backing track. Like, they're solid players.
I think you're mediocre, but we like you anyway.
That's very fine, but I'm going to tell people when their song's boring and how to make it better. And I genuinely could just say, make this 2 separate songs, one with the metal style, one with the pop style, and I bet they're both 7 out of 10s all day.
Fair.
Yeah, I was. This is where the confliction on whether or not I liked the trap beat section of these songs started, and I kind of don't think I do. It's fine, decent song, but I think like if you're gonna have a switch in an album, the second song is not where you do it. That's my biggest thing. Is this track and a couple other murder the, what do we call it now? The pacing. Pacing score.
Yeah.
Couldn't remember it last week. I can't remember it now.
Yeah, like Logan said, I probably 100% like the pop part better than the metallic, so that's probably why I gave this song a 9 out of 10. I did also like the song. What?
He doesn't know the rule yet.
Oh, yeah, you can't interact with the people not on camera. That's not, it's
You
illegal.
don't exist.
Oh, okay. But I do like how it was in my 3-minute time range. And overall, I like the beat and everything in the song, so.
I like the transition back down to a slower, more peaceful sound and not the screaming, because screaming makes me anxious. So I was happy with this song. I definitely like this kind of metal more than the last song. So yeah, this one was better.
All right. So the next one is Aqua Regia. Regis?
I don't know. He said the title like 17 times in the song, and I did not listen to it.
It's Aqua
anymore.
Regia.
I don't like this song. I gave it a 3 out of 10. I thought it was cringe. It was. I just like how else. I did not like
You
it.
shut your mouth.
I'm gonna not, ma'am.
This is the number one.
I gave it a
on the-
6 out of 10.
Oh, dude. I gave it a 9.5 out of 10.
I gave it a 9 out of 10.
I gave it a 7 out of 10.
That's, you know what? That's a fair score.
I felt like the musical break in it was like all weird.
I think it's just a whole bunch of yapping.
Yeah.
Very quiet yapping. And to be completely honest, I did write down in here, pick a damn genre. Because
Pick a
I think
damn
this one
genre?
did it the worst of the switching between the like trap beats and the metal
It
because it didn't do it clean, and it did it just too much.
Okay.
I agree, but also I kind of like the piano break in the middle of it. I don't like it on this
I
song,
like
but
it.
on its own, I like the piano part.
I thought it was unnecessary. It
Oh,
was uncalled for.
100% unnecessary.
It was
Part,
uncalled for.
bad
I was
song
like,
for it.
okay, what is going on? I'm not okay with this.
It's like when you throw the lick into something. Like, it
Mm.
doesn't belong. Like when I'm playing guitar, and you just key in the Buddy Holly solo.
Yeah, I literally wrote really great song. Love everything about it. Only critique I would say, not in my 3-minute mark. It's at like 4 minutes, so lost 0.5.
Songs can be over 3 minutes.
Yeah, but my attention span can't. That's about it.
I really liked the lyrics, so the yapping kind of hurt my feelings.
Well, do you even know what that means? Did you
No.
look it up?
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
didn't.
Yeah, I did. I looked it up.
Well, please do
It's
tell
something
me.
about a king's water, and it's mixed with alkaline and some. Like it's actually like basically like a poison thing. I don't know. Yeah.
That's sick.
Okay.
That
It's
helps.
so stupid though.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you feel
If
that.
this song was about modern era, not religious times, it would be called Novocaine.
Wait. To quote Desi, is this a religious band? Like she.
Desi also said that this was the only song that she liked.
I'm sorry. Not sorry, bestie. Mommy, forgive me.
Desi,
They
go
don't
listen to
understand.
Ice Nine Kills. They're so much lighter. I swear.
Do it.
Yeah, can I start off this next one?
She's got to start. She said.
Oh, God.
I will let you. I'll let me read
You
it.
can take the first talking, but we'll go around for numbers.
All right.
Ascensionism. 9 out of 10.
What?
It's my highest
I thought
song.
Vor.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
Vor, I
Vor's
fixed
next.
one. Okay,
I
well,
would-
I wanted to skip this one. Vor. 4 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
What? 5 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Got you. So we can agree on this one.
I know exactly why you guys don't like this song, because it's the reason I do like this song.
Yeah.
Because it's
Oh, no.
metal.
The camera, it's
Yeah.
broken.
Sorry,
That's
hold on. I'm left them in suspense.
nobody.
All right.
5 out of 10, but I can explain it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna
yeah,
let
me too.
I'm gonna let Dylan go first.
Yeah, so
My reasons are not the same as yours.
didn't catch my attention at all. And honestly, they wasted 5 minutes of my time listening to this song. So they lost 5 points.
I would like to read my notes for this one. I wrote absolutely not. Too loud. I can't understand them. My head hurts. This is giving me anxiety.
My beef with this song is that you cannot hear the lyrics for a second of this.
And it's horrible.
You cannot hear shit that they're saying. To the point where so the first time I listened to it was on like a road trip. So I'm thinking, oh, the car is just loud. I can't hear them past the car being loud as shit. Listen to them on AirPods when I go home. I'm like, damn, I can't hear nothing on these AirPods. It took like 5 listens, and I had to do it in a completely silent room with studio monitors and read the lyrics off the page just to hear what the hell they were saying. Other than that, like, I really like the song instrumentally. It's just I have no idea what the hell they're saying. And my beef is 5 points taken off just for the mix.
My notes. I just want to read. What the hell was he even saying?
We talked about this last time you were on. I don't listen to the lyrics the first time around. At all.
I know, but literally that was my first thought was what the hell is even saying? And my husband who listens to like metal, like I don't want to listen to what metal. That's what we're gonna say. He listens to some shit, and I'm like, I played the song in the car on the way home, and he was like, I don't know what they're saying either. So
That's because the instruments are too loud.
agreed. I don't like it. It can fuck off.
I did not have this problem because I have a wonderful way to EQ my headphones a certain way so that it drops the bass down to what 99% of the population would consider an unacceptable level of bass.
Fancy pants.
But-
I was just saying
Yeah,
that's
really did.
cheating.
It's not even cheating. They're everyday headphones that any consumer can buy that I will not name until I get a fucking sponsor. So, anyway, I like metal, and this one finally picked a damn genre, and it said we're metal and we're gonna do it. The vocals is not the greatest screaming technique. I'm not even a huge fan of screaming, but I could tolerate it for this because it happens seldom on the album. And Sleep Token's guitar work is better than their screaming, so I'd rather listen to that anyway.
Okay, that's fair.
But it
don't
is
like
just like it's a solid metal song. Like it's not a great one. I will talk about it later, but I don't think you can listen to any of this album and analyze it and get a good answer for anything.
Was this a top 3 for you? You gave it a 7.
No, it is not.
No.
7s usually aren't in the top 3.
Are they not? Is it usually
My
like an
top
8?
3 is 8s.
Okay.
All
8s is
3 of
where
them
it
are
starts
8s.
for me.
Yeah, for
2
same.
8s and a 9.
I have a 9.5.
All right, we ready for the next one? Because I really wanted to skip Vor so bad. I
Oh, this
tried.
one's interesting too.
Mm-hmm.
Essentialism?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I give this one a 9 out of 10.
Gave this a 7.5.
I gave it an 8.
I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 6, but I'll get into it later.
Right.
I'll go first. I'll just read my notes. Solid metal song, dumbass titles, screams were low in mix. That was
I'm
my
not gonna like
complaint.
the reason I like mine, but go ahead. Someone else go. Wait.
All right. So I wrote down I usually do criticize like slow starts, but for this song, I actually liked it because it fit in with the song. And the only other critique I really had, which lowered the points, was 7 minutes long.
This is going back to the what genre is this? There was a little bit of rap in there. There was some screaming. Then they were whispering to me. I was not enjoying myself. It was what? Well,
They-
yeah.
This would have been a 10 out of 10 for him. They both screamed and moaned in the
I'm-
ears.
I'm dreading
I
giving my
would say-
response.
I did have it at a 7.5, but because I was in the middle, I was like, if they don't do any metal here, this could go up to an 8. And then they started for like 1 second, and I was like, and then and then they like stopped. It literally lasted for like 5 seconds. I was like,
That was a solid hit.
It was. That was a solid smack.
Solid head smack.
so I was like, you know what? They did it for like 5 seconds, so I liked it. Went back up to an 8.
All right, this song. This is 4 different songs, and it should have been 4 different songs. I didn't like the first song. I ended up rating all 4 of them, by the way. Each chunk that is a different song got a different rating.
Really? I did not get that on this song, but I also probably think I just hit the metal and then spaced the fuck out
That's for sure what happened.
because I wrote this and then just listened and then I stopped writing.
You know, it starts off with like this sad piano ballad that has no reason to be on this album at all, which got a 4 out of 10. Then it gets into a little bit of metal stuff, which is pretty decent, got a 7. Then it goes to the rap shit, which I'm not a huge fan of on this album, got a 6. And then it went actually into metal, which got an 8.
I think I
But-
just have zoned out the fact that there's rap shit because it's in like every song. So I just stopped rating like otherwise against it because I'm like, it's their style. So
I have issues because the reason I rated this 9 out of 10 and added it promptly to my 9 p.m. playlist. If anybody could put together what a 9 p.m. playlist is,
is that like your bedtime playlist?
oh, that's something. That's something. Beds can be evolved. But it promptly, I put that on there.
it's
I
the
was-
CBAT playlist.
Oh, I was
9
like,
p.m. That's early.
I have kids.
And you got work in the morning.
I've got kids. I got work in the morning. You know, that's what I named it. Because it's when they were little. I was like, I'll just name it 9. They don't know what I'm talking about.
This one's called Grandma's House.
Grandma Shroomy over here.
Why is Bad Omens in here?
That's basically it. Or like, what else is on there? Closer.
By the Chainsmokers?
It's like a
Why is Savage Love in there?
it's like playlist roulette at that point.
Here, you should add Skechers and then light up shoes and then see which one pops up
9
first.
Inch Nails.
9 Inch Nails. Oh. The other one. That one sucks.
Shut the fuck up.
You should add the Chainsmokers one. You should put a Higher by Creed in there.
But
Because if that'll inspire you.
I felt like it was worthy of it, okay? I was like, I like this. I mean,
I could never make one of those playlists serious because I put like the Mario music in there, and then like right after it would be like the star power up.
Put some boat shoes in there.
Yeah, boat shoes. Boat shoes would definitely make it in there, and probably like Cobra, Dead Boat.
he's just gonna have at the very end of it the Lonely Island. I just.
And Shiny Teeth by Chip Skylark. That makes the
You're
got.
saying a lot of
The
stuff.
Lonely-
We've got
the
it.
Lonely-
Okay.
The Lonely
I knew
Island
the-
one is
I knew the
the
Lonely
the wrong
Island one.
version of the Jack Sparrow song I used for Song of
This
the
Oh
Day.
my
is
god,
the
yeah, you
jam.
ruined it.
I love that song.
Yeah, but
Don't
he used it
judge
as a Song of the Day, and I accidentally put the
He put the
acoustic
acoustic
cover on,
version.
not
With
not realizing.
like the one by Michael Bolton.
Michael Bolt.
I didn't find out until it was out for an hour.
That's great though. I love that. All right. The next one. Are you really okay? 7 out of 10.
6.5.
6.5.
7.5.
Flat 6.
Every complaint I have about this song is all mixing related. I just wrote down that volumes just are going up and down throughout the whole song. Piano gets buried the entire time. Bass got buried the entire time. The vocals would come into sounding really fucking good during like the chorus, like they nailed it, and then everything else was ass. It was all mumble.
My notes on this song were literally meh. That's all I
Yeah,
wrote.
that's
Meh.
valid.
That's it. That's I have nothing else.
That was for sure a very mid song. I literally wrote, didn't really catch my eye for the most part.
Meh.
Yeah.
It was just kind of boring, tame, especially for this album. I mean, I thought it was nice. It was definitely something that I could zone out to.
He wasn't
like, if I'm
screaming in
driving.
your
Yeah, I was about
ear.
to say.
Yeah,
wasn't-
so I
There you
was
go.
not
There's a
like
break.
on high alert.
This song was very close to being a thumbs up emoji. It almost had it, but I don't dislike it, but it's just a fine, okay song. Nothing really stood out to me. What?
A sideways thumb up emoji.
No, that's usually more negative than this. This song is just fine.
Is it ad read time? I think we've reached about
Yeah,
just
halfway.
over the halfway.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to prep Dylan for the ad read.
All right,
Oh, no.
fuckers. Sit down, shut up, nut up.
It's not very nice.
Sorry, I gotta pull up my script.
He doesn't know what he's doing. We excuse him.
I do know what I'm doing. 90% of the time I just freeball these, but I actually wrote this one down and had it
Yeah.
approved and everything.
Yeah, that's the laptops. Yeah, the reflection right here.
Alrighty. So we here at the Album Book Club are very happy to shout out a wonderful charity today named Rights to Unmute. Rights to Unmute is a nonprofit charity that aims to make a safer and equitable gaming community for all. And they're here to fight racism, harassment, misogyny, and bigotry. And as we all know, it has run rampant in the gaming community over the past few years.
Yes.
They offer quarterly crowdfunded tournaments, scholarships, educational resources, as well as support, a very supportive social community. With a problem, oh my
He
gosh,
cannot
I
read.
can't read. I actually have
Give
glasses
me
on.
this. Give me
You can't-
this.
First of all, you can't read it any better than I am. You're blinder than I am. With 55% of adults finding online harassment and gaming a problem and nearly 80% of women having dealt with gender-specific backlash, we're proud to stand with this lovely group and hope to see them succeed in their mission of fun, safe, and happy gaming space for all. I know all of us outside of the Album Book Club play games, even if that only game is Minecraft.
Hey, yo. Any
Wow.
gamer's a gamer. You guys can check them out on unmute.gg. They're awesome.
Yeah,
And follow me on Twitch.
yeah, that's why. She's a part of it.
Yes.
It's a community that I'm not necessarily a part of, but that's also because I don't game very often, and when I do game, I'm the toxic one.
I mean, there's a difference between being toxic playing and then being straight.
Well,
We've talked about that before.
I get really bad when I play like FIFA, but that's because I get into British mode, and British people can say words that American people can't, and it's fine. So,
I'm sure.
I just do that. It's a great community. Everybody support them. Obviously, women in gaming is really fucking hard to get into, and it can lead to some really, really bad things. And this community is just there to back them and give them support.
We like support.
Thank you, Bug Moment.
All right. So we're going to go with our next one. Is it Apparition?
Yeah.
The Apparition. I can't read my own writing. Well, it's typed, so I guess I can't read my own typing. I gave this one 8 out of 10.
She thought she could read my phone. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
7.5.
8 out of 10.
Here, I'll kick this one off.
Is that all we get? Is that your thumbs up?
I
for
gave
the
it.
night?
This is my thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, that's going to be the same thing for me. Once again, didn't really catch my attention.
You gotta look right at the camera and hit him with the thumbs up. There you go.
There you go. Perfect amount of deadpan, by the way.
It's a natural.
I thought the
Bonus
song
for
was
that one.
kind of hard to hear, and it was on the calmer side, so I didn't mind that. But it's fine.
I'm finding out that you have had a problem hearing a lot of these songs. Have you tried the volume button?
I don't mean I mean hearing the lyrics.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
The vocal mix on this whole
Yeah.
album's bad.
I know. I'm agreeing with you.
I thought
with
you just meant you couldn't hear the song.
No, I can get that far. I just couldn't hear the words.
Are you
Try
sure?
the
Because
volume
we
button.
started filming a review
Oh,
where the
God.
headphones were
my
muted for like
God.
10 minutes.
That was so embarrassing.
You're like, is this?
I was like, I
don't
can
think
hear
I
you
can hear the
guys.
song very well.
And then he would just like blast it, and it would just hurt my ears so bad.
I've been live on streaming on TikTok or Twitch and had myself muted for the first 20 minutes.
Oh no.
It's happened.
I just saw a story. Snoop Dogg was muted for 3 days.
Oh God.
Wait, did you see when Snoop went live and left his live on
Yep,
for 24
I
hours?
did.
That's my favorite. Yeah. He's like, oh shit, you
Who
still
gave
there?
that man access to the internet?
Right.
Yeah, for
I
real.
love it though.
Someone give Willie Nelson the internet, though. I want to see what he does.
Oh.
But yeah, this song I thought was pretty good. I think the trap drums finally found a backing track where they fit, and just overall was pretty good. Better. It fits the album, I guess, more than most of the other songs feel like they do.
It reminded me of Dream Theater. That's it. That's the only note I had. What?
Oh, I'm
As in,
sorry.
like, the,
Band.
Mike Portnoy drummer of
I don't
Dream
know.
Theater.
I don't know. I
Like, the
just
one
know
that
the
has
Dream
an
Theater
album that's,
song.
like, way too fucking long. Like, 13 to 15-minute long songs, ass Dream Theater.
Sleep Token must like honor him or something. Copycatting. I don't know, but I just know it reminded me of this one Dream Theater song I've listened to. You can judge me all you want.
Yeah, I am.
I judge you a lot too.
That's fair.
Okay.
Dream Theater.
Shut your face.
God.
All right, moving on. Should I read it or should I say it?
I would. You can read the letters.
Yeah.
I just wrote it out because I fucking hate acronyms.
Isn't it? Do you wish that you loved
Hey, but at
me?
least you know what this one means by the
I
end of
do.
it.
Yes. This did not get points deducted for the title. Just everything else.
Do you really wish that you loved me? That's it, right? Don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. DYWTYLM. All in caps. I gave this one an 8 out of 10.
I gave this a 3 out of 10.
I gave this a 6 out of 10.
I gave it an 8 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
Here, can I go first? I'll just read my notes here.
Oh God, here you go.
This song is TikTok made. Song fucking sucks. I don't wish I loved you. I just wish the song wasn't ass.
I got next. This is Lil Dicky's Earth. Like, bar for bar, beat for beat, the backing track of this is Earth, and I fucking hate that song.
That's actually exactly what I thought when I heard it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's crazy.
I saw the letters and I thought they just got bored and thought they just started typing random stuff, and I was like, but yeah, same thing as like last two. Never really caught my attention again, but it was closer to the 3-minute mark, so they got some points on that.
And thank God, because if it was any longer, I think I wouldn't have made it any farther into this album.
All right, so there's nothing wrong in bossing say. I have thoughts on it. I added it to my playlist, my 9 p.m. one too. Shut the fuck up. That's all I'm saying. Shut the fuck up. Moving on. Moving on.
This corporate ass sounding beat on the 9 p.m. playlist.
Don't you judge.
Yeah, I'm gonna judge this one.
Rain.
No,
Rain. 7 out of 10. And I'm gonna tell you right now that I couldn't stand it, and it felt like it should have been an epic fantasy novel soundtrack that was lame.
Give this a 6.5 out of 10.
Oh, damn. 8.5 out of 10.
Aggressive.
I gave it an 8.
I also gave it an 8.
This is just a wind down song. That's all it is. This just set up the wind down. There wasn't anything that impressed me. There wasn't anything that stood out that I loved. This filled in the perfect spot. I think it came perfectly at the album, and that's why I got all 6.5 points. It is exactly where it needs to be and does exactly what it needs to do. The song is just very bland.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it didn't try to do 8 other genres throughout it.
That is true.
And
They did stick to one genre. Maybe I like kindly seeded into the mix.
it's consistently what it is, and that gets points for me. It's also I like this song, and you're right, it does hit at the exact wind down point that it needs to.
It's giving depressing musical vibes. I don't like it.
Like Rent,
Yeah.
where everybody gets AIDS. That's Rent, right?
It is, basically.
They made fun of it in that puppet movie. They have that song where they're like, AIDS, 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 AIDS.
Puppet movie.
It's Team America, World Police.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
The America Fuck Yeah song is from that.
Oh, my mind went to the Muppet tonight. I was like, what? I don't remember
Kermit the
that.
Frog. You remember that time you sang Somewhere Over the Rainbow right into AIDS, 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 AIDS?
Okay.
Yeah, well, I actually like how it started off, and I also liked how the beat progressed as it went on. So
I loved that this was a normal length song. I was like, what? Like 3 minutes? I was so excited about that.
another 4 minutes.
Low 4
I
minutes?
bet you
Less
really
minutes.
just looked at like how long you'd been listening to the album, and you're just like, damn, I got like 15 minutes left and saw 2 songs.
Yeah, we're not even gonna get into that yet. But
Oh.
no, I was excited that I could actually hear and understand the lyrics. That's important, I think.
Yeah, after we do the rating on the next one, I'll start off.
All right. Take Me to Eden.
Take Me
No,
Back to Eden.
Take Me
That's
Back
the
to Eden.
title track.
Okay, I'm blind. I'm all shroomy.
Good thing she didn't do the
I-
ad read.
We'll film another one to actually use.
Never coming back, they're bullies. Take Me Back to Eden. I gave it a 9 out of 10.
Gave it an 8 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, so
Oh, wait, shit.
in bold, 8 minutes.
Right.
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 Yeah, 8 minutes. I don't even think I've ever heard a song longer than that one, but
You want to?
no.
It's not divorce papers.
I mean, I will say I did like the song better than Vor, but just it being 8 minutes killed me.
I thought this was a roller coaster. It was like soft and then screaming and then soft and then screaming. Felt like I got whiplash, and no thank you. So
This song is what I think of when I think of this band, because the only song I knew going into this, because it's on Concrete. It's pretty good. It has the switches up throughout it, but it does it better than other songs in this album. That was pretty decent.
I put on the 9 p.m. playlist.
Whatever you do, don't start with this song because it takes like 2 minutes to get into hearing actual shit. It's just ambient noise for like 2 minutes.
What's wrong with ambient noise?
You're just sitting there hearing like skin moving.
What do you think the song was made for?
and then right after that it's like
All right.
I'm gonna need to stop judging for the 9 p.m. playlist. I just really
Made
liked
the
it. I
Monday
think it had a
reel.
good mix of like kind of the growly stuff and soothing.
plus that's an 8-minute marathon right there. Fucking long.
How is, bro? I don't want to know, but that's long. Mm.
I don't know. Like interlude length. Anywho, yeah, this song is just too fucking long. And like I said, if you cut off a lot of the ambient beginning, that's 90% of the fix right there. Because if this song was 6 minutes, it fits.
Yeah.
Like it's a solid song. And 90% of my listens now do just kind of skip that time. I haven't listened to the vinyl yet. I opened it approximately 3 hours ago. Yeah, I do think the style changes in this song really did help with that 8-minute runtime because it did feel like 2 to 3 separate songs with just one subject matter. I thought it kind of helped with the like drain of it being 8 minutes. It's not like Metallica's one where it's like 5 minutes of this and then 4 minutes of that.
Yeah.
This is like here's 2 minutes of this, 2 minutes of this, 2 minutes of this, and 2 minutes of ambient noise. So yeah, it fucks. Although bold move putting title track as second to last.
I feel like it's not a bad.
See, I would have put it at last. I think if you could honestly interchange this and the last song and it would be fine.
We'll get into my thoughts on the last song, but I don't think it's a bad place for it. I think when they throw it in like the 6 and 7 spot, that's when I don't like
It's
it.
buried.
When it's
Yeah.
like 2.
I don't mind it being 2.
See, I do mind it being 2, but that's just because I think 3 is an infinitely better spot.
I do agree with that, but yeah, I think 6 to 8 is where Hunt never do that.
Death Zone.
Let me make sure I've never done that after this. 'Cause I feel like I have now.
Hey, ready for the last song?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this wrong. Euclid.
Euclid.
Is it not Elucid?
Lucid. Euclid.
No, I looked it up because this is like a Greek dude. It's
Yeah.
Euclid. That's I actually have it written down with the enunciation. In
Okay.
my doc-
So still gonna rate it a thumbs up in this because I can't.
It's your 6 out of 10. I gave this an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
7.5.
6 out of 10.
That's very fair.
That's how I feel.
I think I was really just excited that an hour and 4-minute long album was over with, and I thought this was like, especially with the last 2 being good wind downs, this was a solid ending. Mix was again, and there could have been more substance, but it was a solid end. Like, this is the last song when it comes on.
That is true. It does do that.
Yeah, that's what I did say. I was glad it ended off with this kind of song. It caught my attention, honestly. It made me want to listen to it more, I'm not going to lie.
I mean, it was fine. It wasn't
It
screaming.
was fine.
It wasn't screaming, so I was happy with that. I liked the piano in it. Again, I don't really think a piano belongs on this album, but I also it was in there twice, I think.
It's in there like almost every song.
A couple.
Buried in there, you know.
As you say, it gets
Well,
buried in the mix a
Yeah, I
lot.
was gonna say
Yeah.
the mix.
But
Okay,
I
well,
think
maybe
it's
missed
also-
it.
I'm pretty sure that the design of this is a concept album, but it's done very poorly. Because if you look at the titles, there's clearly some sort of meaning in this greater thing that if I were to look at the lore and look at the statues and figure out what everything meant, I could understand it. But that's so much work.
Lore.
I saw the statues. I don't understand it.
And
So according to it, this is the most briefest version. Apparently, Vessel is in a love war with sleep. That's it. That's all. There's so much more, but that was the basis of it. Like in love, sleep's trapped. That's it. That's the lore.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't get
Right?
that
Like
from
I had to
this.
look it up, and I started reading it. It's like, oh, okay.
well,
I
they
mean, it's
also
interesting, but
the thing that kind of screws with it too is they do like a lot of Greek shit, and then Eden is always like, is it Christianity or Catholicism? I'm so sorry.
Catholicism.
Or is it both? I think it might be both, to be honest. Adam and Eve is Eden. So they kind of just started throwing shit together. And then I got confused and went with Assassin's Creed as my religion for the basis of this. And it made the most sense. So.
All right.
All right, now we're into pacing. That would be your flow. We've now called it pacing.
Oh well, it was like an 8 out of 10. It flowed like a story. I can't talk. Yeah, I can't talk. There, I did. I gave it that. Go ahead, laugh.
I gave it a 6.5.
I gave it a 5.
I gave it a 4.
I gave it a 5.
Apparently, I'm higher in the world. I don't know. Higher up in the world.
All right. It's an hour. It's over an hour. It's what, 13 songs or 12 songs?
12.
And some of the songs just don't fit together. Like some of the songs they have placed are just kind of like clashing with each other from end to start. And I genuinely think it's just because a lot of these songs were probably written and then put on the album, with certain ones having specific spots.
I do. I was looking through YouTube comments, and a lot of these were pre-released. They were like, "Oh, this song just came out," but then it's like on most of them, so it's not like they all came out at once.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, just drags. And I wish it was cohesive. I wish this was a concept album that I could get. I wish there was a story, because you have all this sick-ass imagery. Like, religion's cool as fuck to dive into and just dip into the weird shit and make a story out of it. There's so much. And whether you want to say that you are religious or not, you can make cool shit out of it. Take your interpretation. And I feel like they started to do that, and they dipped their toes, and then they got scared.
They got scared.
They are like some kind of European, aren't they? Like Swiss or
I don't
Swedish or
honestly know.
French or something.
I don't honestly know.
They're in Europe a lot. I know that. So they must live there.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with one of these.
You get thumbs up for the coach.
I think I mentioned it in one of my song reviews. It felt like whiplash the whole time. All the different genres. Sometimes we were rapping, sometimes we were screaming. It was just a lot.
Grew up on Linkin Park. I'm used to that. Like a little everything.
There's probably an order to this album that's less whiplash than this, but when you get to the point where some of the songs within themselves have whiplash, that's where there's no way a flow can come back from that. It's not like the worst flow ever. It has, like, the end is set up pretty good, but the beginning's kind of a clusterfuck, so.
Honestly, the last 3 songs get this like 90% of its fucking
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, for real.
Last 3 songs are also like the length of an EP. So.
That's true.
All right, then we do album art.
10 out of 10. But I have reasons.
Give it a 7 out of 10.
I gave it an 8.75.
I gave it an 8.
I also gave it an 8.
I love it. I just love it. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
I think it, like that. That is something I would tattoo on my body.
That's what I was thinking.
If that was like
not for like me.
not, I wouldn't do it because they're a band. But that design, heck yeah.
Oh, I agree. Looking at the statues in there, that I would get those tattooed.
Oh, those are
This?
badass
You
too.
did?
I did say
I
that
pointed
before.
out like 7 of them. I was like, I'll get those all tattooed.
Do you agree more?
I disagree more. This is fucking boring without red. If they put red on this, it would look
Okay,
you're
infinitely
so
fucking
right.
better.
That is facts.
Make it a
What?
blood moon, damn it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Put
that'd be
red in
fine.
there. It
But
fits
isn't
their
that kind
colors
of
and their album.
Cliche though, like
Eden,
it's been done.
Apple, Adam and Eve. Ta-da.
The only
Concept album.
and the only thing I think they could make red is their own logo.
That might even be fine too. Or the moon or something in the tentacles. Red accents.
It's like
I
Or
think if they
even
did red
inverting
accents.
it.
of something.
I think also the problem is it's beige. It's a beige ass background.
That's what it's supposed to be like on old paper that you find somewhere.
Yeah, I wish
That
it was like
Am I in
Just
fucking-
white
I'm
with-
close enough?
Parchment.
Yeah,
I wish it was white with red in the moon. I think it would just be so much cooler.
I'm not British.
I also wish
Parchment.
that the vinyl was any color other than black. But
Oh,
I
is
bought
it?
the
That's
bought the
fair.
black vinyl.
Okay.
The disc could have been red. That would have been.
That if
that
the
would've been
disc was
sick.
red,
Yeah.
then I would have a separate rating called vinyl rating, and it would be a 10.
No, I really like that art a lot.
It's aight. It's there. It's mid. You're
I like this a lot better before you said they should have added red to it, and now I feel like I should rate it lower.
Don't you dare.
I won't. I'll keep it, but I do agree. Like if that had red as their logo,
I think that'd
that would be
10.
fire. I don't know about 10, but
I don't know.
Because
I
it
think
kind of
it's-
blends in with parts of the moon. I do think
Yeah.
red on the logo would be better.
Oh,
Call
I
'em
thought
up.
you
Let's
meant
tell 'em.
this logo.
No.
Yeah,
No,
that
on
agrees.
the
That's what I was
moon.
saying. Is like that,
Yeah.
or like highlight red on like some
No,
of the
I
tentacles.
actually
would
really
fuck.
like the coat at the bottom.
Yeah, the kid
Yeah,
is
I was
cool.
like,
like that
when
a
you were
lot.
saying turn that to red, I was like, no.
no, on the
No,
moon.
no, that-
yeah,
the
if they
one-
put
yeah.
that as red, it would pop.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It blends a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
We'll send an email.
We'll get it.
Fix your
fixed.
album
Send an
art.
email.
Sleep
Hey,
token.
Sleep
Do you need a
Token.
PR team? Half of us are like a quarter trained.
Together, we're fully trained. We're one fully trained person.
With our powers combined, we could be your PR team.
Like the Powerpuff Girls.
do 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 do.
I'm Mojo Jojo.
Only if I can dress as him. He was my favorite.
That might.
Dylan doesn't know what's happening.
Oh, so the Powerpuff Girls were
Once
3
upon a
young girls
time.
that got created in a lab by Professor Utoni.
With sugar, spice, and everything nice, and he accidentally added Chemical X. Sorry, I watched it way too much growing up.
And
It was a
then
pleasure
made
being
the
here.
Powerpuff Girls.
I had like 3 stuffed animals. Like I had all 3 of them.
All right, let's go ahead and go on to music overall.
I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Oh, so I think on music overall, we just give our notes then.
Oh,
We kind of do it weird because we wrap
you
up.
change things.
Oh, I have a
Wait, what?
number.
Yeah, right? We're
I don't know.
panicking.
I don't know.
Panic
No,
we
you
stuff.
still do a number.
You do your number and then you say your notes after. So instead of doing it like round
Okay,
robin
okay.
like we do before where we say number then talk, you just do it all in one run.
I don't have notes.
All right, well, here. Let me start over. Okay. 7 out of 10. Half was good. The other half was meh. I'll just stick to my 9 p.m. ones I added. And I'm happy with that. I'm going to move on.
I gave this a 7 out of 10. I bought this album. I own it. I like it, obviously. I kind of shit on some of the songs, but that's from an analytical view. This is a perfect background album. If you like metal, if this is just like the general vibe you're going for the day, this is good in the background. Those trap beats tend to fade because it's just what you hear around everyone else's music most of the time. So just not a good analyzing album. Good listening and just enjoying music.
You know Sir Death, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say who that
There
is
you
for
go.
legal reasons.
There you go.
All right. Pod is like that too. Bunch of bands. Switch so much. Was how they feel rhythm. Geen and Red. It's not a Christmas album. If it was, it would get a 0 out of 10 from like 3 of the album book club, and one of them would give everything a 10 and get Dome from Madonna. That's a call.
My favorite clip comes back somehow.
Yeah, so I got a 7.2 with no notes. So I'll explain how I got that. I added every number from that I rated every single song, divided by 12 because there's 12 songs, and got a 7.2.
That's what we call an average here in the business.
I gave this a 7.3. I also did the math, but I definitely enjoyed this more than I thought I was going to. I was a little worried when we first said that it was a metal album, but I actually may go add some of my top 3s to my playlist.
Is anybody going to introduce her to like Gwar or something? Make her cry?
Hey, you want to listen to Ice Nine Kills?
Or yeah, Ice Nine Kills, yeah.
I think
Something.
I think the first thing that we would dip our toes into is like I'd say Van, or like
She's heard Van.
or Concrete. That's probably like
She's definitely heard Concrete.
Thunder makes me anxious, so no thank you.
Thunder by like Imagine Dragons.
No, Thunder like in the sky.
Oh, I was like, why does that song make you
Thunder?
anxious?
I
No,
thought you meant
Thunder?
Thunderstruck at first.
No,
She
in
doesn't
the
like
sky.
Immigrant Song.
No, that's a valid reason. And I know
I would
exactly what
run
that is because
away.
I was a part of that.
That's like I Run Away. Like that makes me like the sirens and like this. No,
Oh, it's
no.
not because of marching band.
We didn't play
it.
that.
Immigrant song.
I didn't play that. I only.
It was my senior year, so it would have been your junior.
She,
I
did,
dropped
she
out
didn't
after
make it very
freshman.
far.
Oh, you dang! You really only made it to.
I quit after freshman.
I
didn't.
saw you so much after that.
Did you?
Yeah. I
don't-
wasn't. I was what? One grade higher than you?
Apparently, I thought
think.
you were older. Like you're 22. I'm not even 20 yet. There's no
Oh,
way
shit.
you're only 1 year.
You're a
old.
child.
You're a child. You're all children.
Oh, you came my junior year then.
Huh?
You what?
What?
All right.
All right. First of all, way to make it terrible.
I hit every button on the switcher. just
That
now.
was first
job.
COVID year.
It's not a good thing.
No, because he was
My
a
average is lower
senior
this
and I was a
episode.
freshman, and that was the only year I did it because I didn't like really want to do it. But my family was all like,
Yeah, that was
"Yeah, you're gonna be on 20
2020. That was COVID year.
No, it was 2018, 2019. That was the year that I was in there. And then, yes, it was because all the second half of the school year matches up with
I graduated
grade
in
is it?
21.
You're just a baby.
29, and then 29 to 20, I was a sophomore.
I don't
How are
even
we
know
doing
that.
this
And then-
now?
I know. I'm like, I really
It
like, what
matches
is it?
up. We're right. We're there.
The easy way
And
is
somehow we're talking about Sleep Token right now.
My address.
no. We
is-
finished that up. This is all done.
We're
we all
done.
wrapped the album. Or did you speak?
No.
Oh, you.
I
asked.
gave overall a 6.5 out of 10.
I thought you went. My bad.
No, it was pretty good. Parts of it were good, parts of it were bad. It's pretty middle of the road for me. You can go back to whatever the hell we were doing before.
Connor, what year did you graduate?
2019.
2019.
Okay.
And then
That answer
fucking
needed to happen
old.
for his brain to function more.
Right?
You
I
understand
did.
that, right?
He's
He got
cooking now.
stuck.
He's cooking now.
what year did you
Yeah, I-
graduate?
21.
21, and I graduated in
22.
How are you?
We definitely do need
you
a
ever get
maths
help?
person. Yeah.
Did you ever get held back or anything?
Math?
No, my
Matt's
birthday is just like in a weird time, and I moved
What is it?
when I was
Okay.
real
Bottom
young.
one.
Mine,
to-
I'm really young. Does that match up?
No,
I
we
feel
So-
don't need that math
He's really young to
person.
where
Not
you'd be
that
like a
math
great-
person.
I
Never
graduated
hit.
when I
I'm
was
kidding.
18.
I graduated when I was 17.
Yeah.
So
You
that's-
started early.
Oh, no, I didn't. Well, yes, I did because my parents wanted me to do a second year of kindergarten, and I was like, no, I want to be with my friends, so I did it anyway.
What?
Are we done?
Probably.
Trying? I mean, are we going to sit here and reminisce about high school for you children?
I was just trying to pad the time on this because we didn't hit an hour. So
Wow, we didn't?
No,
Nope.
it's 27, and we started.
So I was just padding the time at the end of this.
How fast did we get through that?
Less
I
time
thought
than
we
it takes to listen to the damn album.
Wow!
Fuck you, Sleep Token.
Whoa. Slow your
This
roll,
is a bad
bro.
omens household. Get your mass vigilantism ass out of here. All I'm
Didn't
saying
someone
is
unmask him? Like, didn't they
Sleep
dox
Token
him?
got completely leaked. Every single
Yeah.
one in Sleep Token. Bad Omens was never hiding it. They just wear masks on stage because it looks cool.
Well, that's how, like, Slipknot is.
If you had to choose a
No,
different
Slipknot's
color of
hide.
the album
Slipknot hides like
besides
one or
red,
two
what
of
would you
them.
I mean,
Like they don't speak at
Yeah.
all.
Hear me out. The moon being baby blue.
No,
No.
like a
That'd be-
midnight.
No, I
blue.
said if you couldn't choose
Oh.
red, if it had to be
If it
something
had to be
else.
something
besides-
else, we're going super dark blue.
I would,
yeah,
I
midnight
would think
blue.
like orange or something.
Orange.
Orange?
Not
That'd
like
be
you guys
cool.
are thinking like bright orange. I'm
No,
thinking
like
like
a dark-
burnt sienna.
Yeah, I can see that.
This dude just
I'm
pulled
doing
out
dark
burnt
purple.
sienna.
dark purple.
What?
going-
I know my colors. Fuck you.
Apparently.
She's going terracotta wood from Minecraft.
What?
Back, we circle
I
back to
played
Minecraft
like
again.
twice, and apparently I'm like labeled for life.
Don't worry.
What other video games do
Not
you
a
play?
Minecraft.
I'm a Minecraft sweat.
Siege. Like recently or like in my life.
No. What do you consistently play?
Nothing.
Exactly. So I want you to know, prior to finding out that you had Minecraft on your computer,
That's
what
just
I have
kinda
told
like
Connor
weird.
that I picture you do in a general given day is wake up, go eat, read book,
You're valid.
and then you go sit down and you keep reading your book, and then when your book is done, you just stare at the wall because you don't know what to do
What books
until
do you
another
read?
book comes.
You
read
added
so
the
many
part where
books.
she eats food.
We need
That's
to-
not
That
in
is
there.
true. I forgot about the food.
I finished
That's just a
5 this
given.
week.
Okay. I have been in a slump because I had finals, and so I stopped.
Are we
reading
talking about,
Should
like,
read
smutty
book.
fairies? Like, smutty...
A Court of Thorns and Roses?
Oh, let's go!
I haven't. It's next on my list, but that's what I'm moving into next. Right now, I'm doing,
You ever heard of
and
Fly
I
Guy?
just finished.
You're gonna, like...
I just finished Anna Wong series,
I heard that.
and
Have you done Fourth Wing yet? Have you been through Fourth
We
Wing
can
yet?
switch
no,
books.
I haven't done that. I'm like in like the billionaire romances. Those
Yeah.
are. Oh, did
Hey,
I say?
Dylan, what kind of books do you read?
Fly Guy. So if you ever want to talk about this,
A very
So-
hungry caterpillar.
no, it better. So his owner's name is Buzz with 4 Z's, and what? I'm getting into this.
All right, Sketch, come on.
All right. It is 9:30.
We're over an hour, so
Everybody have a great day. Thank you, brother. We're signing out here.
We actually have to talk about next week's album.
we do. Next week, we'll be reviewing, I think it's Heavener by Invent Animate. Is it a suggestion from when we interviewed the Blue Eyed Giants? And I think Evan's coming on for that one, so be a good time.
Yay, Evan.
400 likes and I'll be there. Thank you.
Good luck.
Shit, there's a chance you'll be there anyway.
Good
Sweet.
good time to say another big, huge go follow Right to Unmute on everything. They have such a good message. Go shout out them. I don't even know. I don't know everybody in it.
No, there's a
do.
lot. There's a lot of big streamers in it, but mostly it's just a nonprofit to help everybody. So it's unmute.gg. You can look up all the information for it. And go follow me over on Twitch and TikTok. ExtremeX. We have more fun.
Don't follow me anywhere. Fuck you.
And album book club.
Goodbye.
You're welcome.